the conversation continues because the grind higher continues for, I've lost count of how many days for 3-month Libor. What's the signal that's flashing for you, if anything at all?
Well, I think we want to watch and see how long this is going to persist for. I think there's a market consensus that once we reach April 15th and we start getting revenues in the U.S., that you're going to see that come down. I do think we should pay attention to that, because if it continues to persist, then we're likely to start to see the market and credit risk react to tighter financial conditions.
How close are we to that actually happening, Greg? 37 days, to be precise, that 3-month Libor has just done this and drifted higher.
Yeah, no, I agree. What I think is about persistence, and the issue with this is it's not a single factor. So it's not simply just T-bill issuance. There's other factors in play. So it's hard to kind of disentangle what the true driver is, and there's a big debate around that. But if it continues to widen and continues to remain at these high levels, it is a de facto tightening. Yep. I submit that's already happening. It's not filtering in through those indices, but I think that is causing credit spreads to widen, and if it persists at these levels, then I think that's something to really worry about.
Yeah, Jim, I don't think we should waste too much time talking about whether it's a flashing sign about stress in credit, because pretty much all of you, whenever I speak to anyone in the global fixed income universe, they say, no, it's not. But it could have real consequences in terms of a tightening of financial conditions. Are you seeing it start to bite at all?
No doubt. I mean, and they both nailed it. It's the persistence of it, and it's an expense, and it's not necessarily expense directly to the household, but when you think about how many people fund their positions, is an expense on it. And so you are seeing people shrink their books because the cost of leverage or the cost of borrowing is more expensive now. And so you're seeing some of that play in, and I think that is some of the reason that you see some of the front end of the investment grade market start to weaken out. It also has an impact when you think about some of the foreign buyers of U.S. credit or U.S. assets on the front end, and so you've seen some selling on that side. So it definitely is having an impact, and the longer it stays there, the arbitrage of leverage doesn't work in their favor.